Hello and welcome to the Daily Forex Report for February 5th. We are looking at the U.S.-Japanese yen pair. This pair shot up during Friday's session, closed higher, went right up into previous areas of support and found some resistance there. We are looking for this pair to potentially go as high as 76.98, possibly as low as 75.89. Look for some resistance around 76.75 and look for some support around 7600. Now the Euro-USD pair, this pair has created a sideways market, basically moving back and forth here. You can see we had a strong trend lines, broke to the upside, then has started moving sideways. Look for this pair to potentially go as high as 132.81, possibly as low as 129.83. Look for some resistance around 132.25 and look for some support around 130.50. Now the pound US dollar pair, this pair continues to move to the upside. As you can see here, it has started moving sideways, however. Look for it to potentially go as high as 159.26, possibly as low as 156.78. Look for some resistance around 158.85 and look for some support around 157.25. Now the US Swiss, this pair is moving sideways as well. Look for it to potentially go as high as 0.9292, possibly as low as 0.9069. Look for some resistance around 0.9250 and look for some support around 0.9115. Okay, now let's talk about news announcements. Tomorrow we have at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, we have the Australian Reserve Bank releasing their rate decision for February. Consensus on that is that they're going to drop rates from 4.25% down to 4%, which would be negative news for your carry trade if you have one on, and if they indeed do lower the rate. Now, what am I looking for during this next session? Well, if you look at the US Swiss, you can see that had somewhat of an upward movement. It's broke through some trend lines and is moving lower now. Had some trend lines here, 1, 2, 3, almost 4 times, broke through it. Now it is starting to move sideways. And depending on where this goes, you can see we've ran into sideways movement within the same price range previously when it did break to the downside, actually twice there. You actually take a look at it, we have sideways market and we have sideways market here as well. When it broke to the downside below that previously, we have an area of support, 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 and resistance and resistance. So I would, we also have some resistance there. There's a strong case that we're going to have a line similar to that. Let me put just a horizontal line to kind of grab it down at the 8,900 mark. So if we get a break to the downside, that is what I'm looking for. Let me zoom in a little bit. Basically looking at a break of the 0.9109 level down. If we break yet, looking for it to break down 200 pips down to 8,900. Now I will put my stop loss about 150 pips up above that at the 0.9242 mark. So definitely be aware of that potential trade. Well, that about wraps us up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.